So one habit that I just couldn't bring myself to commit to was waking up early. I always wanted to be a morning person, but I tend to hit the snooze button way too many times, and also I get my best work done at night, so it's just not a good mix. If you just do a quick Google search about the benefits of waking up early, you'll find endless reasons and stories from successful people who swear by this habit. So I'm going to be waking up at 6 a.m. for this entire week, and I'm kind of going into this cold turkey, but I did do some research and found some tips on how to make waking up easier. Number one is placing your alarm on the other side of your room so that you physically have to get out of bed to turn it off, and this avoids you slipping back into bed. Number two is find a reason for waking up early. For me, my reason to wake up early was literally this video, and that might sound stupid and probably not sustainable at all, but I knew that if I slept in, my results wouldn't be accurate and then the video wouldn't turn out well. Number three is if you need to be somewhere in the morning, set your outfit the night before. This saves time, and I did this one if I had to go to work in the morning, which is usually just a couple times a week. Number four is to consistently wake up early so that it becomes a habit, and that's basically what I'm doing in this video. Number five is to have light gradually come into your room in the morning. Ideally, this would be the sun, but I'm waking up at 6 and the sun isn't out at that time, so I'm doing an alternative where I have my smart bulb and I'm gonna set a timer in the app so the light turns on at 5:50, 10 minutes before I wake up, so then by the time my alarm rings, the light is already in my room. So with all that in mind, it's time to get started. Okay, today is Sunday night, and the first day of waking up at 6 a.m. starts tomorrow. I'm going to be keeping my phone across the room, and there's no charger over there, so I charge my phone in advance, and then I set up my light bulb so that it will turn on at 5:50. So here are all the alarms that I have set, just to make sure that I do wake up and I don't just keep hitting snooze, but the goal is to get up on this first 6 a.m. alarm. So now that that's all done, the only thing left to do is go to sleep and hope I wake up tomorrow morning. So Monday morning was rough, as is evident in the lack of clips that I filmed. When I woke up, I was so tired that I literally just made my breakfast and sat on the couch for like 3 hours and just watched Friends episodes. I got started on my work about an hour earlier than I would usually, but I woke up 4 hours earlier than I usually do. So it essentially means I just wasted away my whole morning. Since I was so tired, I was drinking cups of coffee like throughout the entire day and I was still tired. So it's 4 p.m. and I'm very tired, more tired than I am normally, even though I've already drank a coffee, and I had that coffee even earlier than I normally do. So yeah, today wasn't the perfect day, so what I want to improve on for tomorrow is getting enough sleep tonight so that I feel actually refreshed and not tired in the morning, and then instead of taking my morning as like a smooth transition into my day to like get started on work, instead of like wasting time in the morning, which is going to be difficult because I feel like I'm not at my optimal energy level, but we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So Tuesday went a little bit more smoothly. I woke up and ate breakfast while writing out an essay outline. I actually had to go to work this day, so I knew that I wouldn't have time to write the essay outline during the day, so I did it in the morning. And then overall, like, getting out the door to go to work was a way less stressful process. I had a little bit more time to get ready, and yeah, just overall a lot more time in the morning that I had to kind of ease into my day, like I said. When I got home, I did a little bit of work, but I couldn't get like the best quality work done because I was so tired. I did have a couple cups of coffee, but just overall my mood was a lot lower since I'd been awake for so long. A super quick intermission to this video. This channel is not monetized, so please don't skip. Okay, hi, my name's Larissa and I'm a university student. I make videos about productivity, staying motivated, and eventually achieving your goals. So if you want to start improving your life with me, check out my other videos or even consider subscribing if you're ready for that commitment. Okay, back to the video. On Wednesday, I accidentally ended up snoozing my alarm until 7 a.m. But overall, I was just in a more positive mood. I got to do my little morning ritual of like doing my small little tasks, taking my time, making my breakfast, letting tea go out, all the stuff, I was able to do that and still feel kind of well rested because I actually got that hour to sleep in. In the effort to avoid sounding redundant, I grouped Thursday and Friday together because I got up at 6 a.m. on both days. It was basically the same thing, loading up on coffee and being really tired throughout the day. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the week, and here's what I learned. So going into this challenge, I literally thought that I would be so much more productive and get so much more work done, and I literally just expected it to like change my life. So my usual time to wake up is around 8 or 9, and when I used to wake up at that time, I used to feel like I had missed this whole part of my day that I could be using to get more work done. But really this week, waking up at 6 a.m., I was overall less productive because I was tired all the time and I drank more cups of coffee in a day than I ever have before. Like I already mentioned, I feel so productive at night. I can edit a video or write an essay or literally just do homework for hours into the night and I won't feel tired, but in the morning, I'm just like not even awake yet. So I sacrificed my late nights working to get enough sleep, wake up at 6 a.m., and then in the morning just not get any work done. So yeah, this whole week I was struggling to keep up with all the work that I had to do, and essentially waking up early made me less productive. So on Wednesday, I accidentally ended up sleeping in until 7 a.m., but it actually turned out to be a good thing because I had that little chunk of my morning still to kind of ease into my day, and also I got an extra hour of sleep, and then I was able to start being productive and I finished my workout just earlier in the morning. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that all those articles and videos about how waking up early can change your life and how it makes you 10 times more productive. I'm not saying that all those things are wrong. I'm just saying that it really depends on the person and what works best for your lifestyle. So overall, I just say find what works for you and stick to it. If it takes you a week of waking up at 6 a.m. to learn that you are 10 times more productive in the mornings, then that's great. You can start waking up early. But if you kind of had the same experience as me, that it didn't work for you and you would prefer to work into the night and get a decent amount of sleep, then that's what you can do and not feel guilty about it. So yeah. I'm going back to my late night work sessions because they make me feel the most productive and it makes me happy, and it beats waking up at 6 a.m. just to watch an episode of Friends.